Hello, everybody. Welcome to Release with Ease. And I am your host, Edith Bekis. And this show was brought to you by Bold Brave TV. My apologies. So, today's episode is all about your physical body. How can you actually achieve vitality and feeling great in your body? These times, we can realize that kind of the people feel disconnected from their body, and we are kind of reprogrammed, like programmed to give up the responsibility of our health. So whenever we experiencing some physical difficulties, we running to the doctor, or we calling someone, or basically we are unsure what to do or how to deal with our conditions, because we don't know how to listen to our body, we don't know how to talk to our body, because it's both ways, right? So in this episode I will explain more about that. And then at the halftime, we're going to do a meditation today about manifesting with the pyramids. So might you already experienced this meditation before with me a couple of months ago? Why we are doing this meditation today is because there is several reasons. One of them is that we are already in the full moon energy. So it's going to be a full moon in 2 days, 3 days, Saturday, Sunday time. It depends where you are in the earth. So basically there's going to be a full moon in Libra, very powerful energies. And we want to harvest this energy basically with this meditation and manifest your deepest desire. But at this time, we can use this meditation to manifest a very healthy, vibrant, vital body. So I'm going to actually guide you through this pyramid manifestation meditation to actually get to that point that you manifest health and a vital body for yourself. So that's what we are going to do when we do the samadhi meditation, when we transcend and we connect with the unconscious mind and with the supreme pure consciousness. Basically, we are experiencing our multidimensional existence that helps with our visualization, with our manifestation, because we are tapping into those much more powerful energies and we are more connected with the divine. So it has a deeper effect when you visualize after samadhi meditation and you're using also the secret geometry of pyramids and not just visualizing, itself. So that's why it's like an amplified visualization, and it's also going to be another amplification by the full moon. So that's going to be at past. So until that, I would love to actually help you how to reach vitality and how to take care of your body. And why is it so important? So probably you already know you have only one physical body here, right? And in this lifetime, you really need to take care of it. And it's your responsibility, not other people's responsibility. And what is the basics? What are the basics you need to go back to and check, like, all right, these are the steps I need to make sure I actually tick these boxes to make sure that I am vital and healthy. So let's go through these basics, all right? So the first one is sleep. So we need enough sleep to actually have a vital body and to feel healthy and strong and vibrant, right? So sleeping is why is it so important? There are many things which is happening when you sleep. So one of the things that is happening, you start to produce certain hormones, melatonin, serotonin, oxytocin, growth hormone, when you are in a deep sleep, which is helping your body to cope with many things. It's helping you to stay healthy. It's helping you to have a better mood, better focus, and also the rhythm, your biological rhythm is taking care of that. So it's really important to sleep for that. And the other thing is what's happening when you sleep, that you are not in your conscious thinking. You are not in your conscious mind. So basically you allow the body to take care of itself. So allow the body to heal itself when you are sleeping. Why is it not happening when you are awake? Is because you are actually ruining your healing with your self-sabotaging thought patterns. It's many times that's what is happening. So let's say you already have a physical situation, a condition. What's happening in the waking life, right? You thinking about it like, oh my God, what's going to happen to me? How is it going to turn out? Is it getting better? Is it getting worse? What should I do now? Who should I call? What, like you checking all the time what's happening with that situation on, and you're thinking about and you're panicking and you're worrying. So what that is happens to that situation, your illness, is it's amplifying. You putting more energy, you putting more attention is amplifying the energy of the situation, which is not pleasant. So you're making it worse. When you stop thinking about it, it's when you're sleeping, right? So when you are sleeping, you stop thinking about it, then the body start to heal. But as soon as you wake up, you again start ruining it with your thoughts. So if you look at this, you also realize that mindfulness or your thoughts are also really important to keep your body healthy. So whenever you realize you have some conditions, you need to first accept it and say, okay, I'm having it, not fight against it, not feeling like guilt or shame or panicky or worry. It's just like, okay, I'm experiencing this. This is what is happening. So what's the best thing to do right now? Maybe, yes, you need to call up someone to get some advice, obviously. But what you can do, the best is always a bit of rest and then tune into your body and see, where is this pain? Where is it coming from? Why is it there? Most of the time, the pain is actually just dense energy, because everything is energy, right? Everything is energy. Your body is also energy. This is not solid as it seems. There's like vibrating, vibrating particles is how your body it is, right? So everything is energy. When you feel a pain, is dense energy. Suddenly at that place, you experiencing dense energy. Why it is there? It could be there because of your emotions, your triggers, your something is happened in your life, either like a trigger from outside, trigger from past, like a memory, or triggering future assumptions, from your thoughts. Something triggered you and that caused some emotional situation in your body, and that's why this physical manifestation happened as a dense energy. So what you can do with a dense energy, we're going to talk about that soon. First, let's go to the next step. So the first step was sleeping, right? The second step is what you eat. It's really important what you eat, because we become what we eat, right? So first of all, as when you are younger, might you don't feel the effect immediately of the food you are eating. Maybe your body is much more, like, how can I say, resistant about it, resilient about it. Like, you can eat stuff and then it's not showing any difficulties, not showing any effect immediately. You can still handle all kinds of unhealthy foods and then you're still okay. But what is happening as you grow older, you have more realizations like, okay, after certain food, I feel this way or that way. And it's because also you get saturated. Your body can get saturated from certain food types. And that's when sometimes certain intolerance happening in your body or allergic reactions because of these saturations. So basically, when you see like, okay, what kind of food I'm eating, what kind of food my body is not happy being, this is one thing when you can connect with your body and watch your body, like, and listen to your body, like, okay, I'm not happy, my body is not happy when it's eating this food. All right, then I should split, I should like check what food types I shouldn't eat or which is causing me this and that. It's really important. And there is already lots of recommendation out there which saying that there are certain food groups which is not good for mental health. So because this show is about release with ease, we're talking a lot about mental health basically. So it's really important to understand there are certain food groups which actually amplifying the effect, amplifying the symptoms of your mental illnesses, the panic attacks, the depression, the feeling anxious, stressed, all of these things. So when you actually start, like, you stop eating certain food groups and you start eating in a different diet, then you're already gonna feel much better in your body and with your mental health as well. So you're going to be much more joyful, more energetic, and so on and so forth. So what are these food groups, which is really, you can find it all over the place, when you Google it as well. I just want to point them out for you now. So basically they talk about gluten, that gluten is actually amplifying all kinds of mental issues. The other thing could be dairy products, like milk, milk-based products. And the other one is sugar, so which contains like mostly processed sugar, right? So you can still have coconut sugar, you can still have fruits, which is sugar, which has the sugar contains but natural sugar, or there are other stuff where you can get natural sugar, but basically the processed sugar is one of the cause which is causing lots of imbalances in the body. And then the other thing is caffeine, obviously, coffee. I know there are people out there who's having anxiety, stress, depression, all kinds of mental illness, and they still drinking coffee. So that would be the first thing to get rid of if you're having mental illness, is caffeine, right? You can replace it with rooibos tea. That's one of the best, because might you are afraid that if you stop drinking coffee, you're gonna have some syndromes like headaches, some, other like withdrawal syndromes, right? So I can tell you, if you start drinking the rooibos tea, which also called red bush tea or red tea, if you start drinking that tea at this day when you stop drinking caffeine, basically you're not gonna have withdrawal syndromes. And that taste pretty cool. It's very sweet taste. You don't even need to put sugar in it. It's really tasty. It's really cozy. I'm sure you would love to drink that tea, and then changing your caffeine intake with that tea is like gonna have a huge effect on your overall well-being. All right, so that's one thing. And the other one is alcohol, obviously. So alcohol is another thing, which is, you could say like, oh, I'm just having a little bit after dinner here and there. All right, just have a little bit, maybe a 1 deciliter after food. That's, I would say, is still, I heard, that is still healthy for you. Is when you over indulge in alcohol, that's when you start, killing your brain cells, and then your liver, and, all kinds of stuff can happen. So that's the other thing which I would take out of your diet. And then there is the meat here, which is, there is lots of talk about this, like, should I be vegan, vegetarian, or should I eat meat? This is also a personal choice. And then I've been vegan for a couple of years when I was working on my spirituality, when I was working on raising my vibration, connecting with the divine, connecting with spirit guides, channeling more, learning about energy healing and all kinds of energies. Then I was vegan because I raised my vibration pretty fast, and my body didn't want to consume meat, which is a low vibrational food. And then I felt like, to reach those connections, to learn more, to achieve more, then I have to be like on a diet which is high vibrational. So that's what was happening. But then basically, after reaching those levels, my body showed me that I still need, iron, I still need protein, I still need meat. So I then later I actually changed my diet. I'm eating meat again, because now I am able to alchemize the low vibration of the meat, because of all the healings I've done already, and the healings I'm still doing. So at this point, it doesn't confront, or it's not having any negative effect on my spiritual growth. Basically, that's what I wanted to mention. So if you feel called to be vegan for a while, but make sure you check all, like, you have everything, all the supplements what you need to have. Because I had several clients who actually suffered from panic attacks and suffered from depression, and I found out they were vegan and vegetarian, and they were lacking in iron, they were lacking in vitamin B, and that was that's why they were like crying all the time and having really severe attacks. So I just want you to make sure that you eat products, everything which contains all of those vitamins and nutrients what you really need for your body, because it's going to make your life much easier. And just Google it, find out what products are those, and then if you don't want to eat meat, just make sure you eat the high the label what you need to get. So it's really important. And after the break, I'm going to talk about more like how to work with your body, how to heal from certain illnesses fast, and how to actually deal with all of the conditions, and how to stay vibrant, how to stay strong and in your power. We're gonna do that after the break. So this is Release with Ease. You're watching Release with Ease, and my name is Edith Bekis. I'm your host, and this was brought to you by Bold Brave TV, and we are coming back with more information. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Release with Ease. I am your host, Edith Bekis, and this show was brought to you by Bold Brave TV. So let's continue our discussion about how you can keep your body vibrant and vital and healthy, even though you may be going through some things, and then how you can actually heal yourself, or how you can actually achieve that even if you have physical conditions going on and stuff like that. So we talked about the first point of the sleep, the second point of the diet, and the third point could be, I think, very important, again, how you communicate with your body, how you communicate overall about anything, because your thoughts has also energy. We talked about energy, and then because your water is like highly like 70% of your body is basically water, that's why it's affecting your thoughts, your body. So probably you heard about there was a scientific research when what they did, they talked to the water with different words. They were feeling different emotions around water. Then they froze it, and then they looked at the crystals, and they realized that when they were having like positive emotions, talking positive words around the water, the crystals were beautiful. And then when they were doing it with harsh words, negative emotions, then the crystal was completely broken and very ugly. So that's when they said, all right, if we can affect the water this way, what it can do to our body. So that's why it's really important, your thought patterns, especially if it's about yourself, but anything, like just like being with someone who's, for example, shouting at you all the time, being in an environment where you feel threatened or negative emotions all the time, or you doing that towards other people, or just being in an energy when you are in negative mood, is affecting your body. So that's how you make yourself sick as well. You actually affect the water in your body, and you make it, I would say, broken or dirty, stuff like that. So the thing is how you can keep yourself vital with your thoughts is really important. Probably you heard about placebo effect. We can call it placebo effect. We can call it mindfulness. We can call it even self-healing or quantum healing, because it's all about your thoughts, what you believe. If you think about it, that everything is energy, and I also talked about it before, that this life is an illusion, time is an illusion. So basically we are energetic beings here, so you can alter things in this lifetime. So how you can alter it with your thoughts. Okay, so when you feel that something is off in your body, when you feel that, oh, I'm getting sick, something is off, okay, then tune into your body and recognize it. What's happening? Where is it in my body? If it's like a dense energy or a pain, as I was talking about it, first try to move it around. If it's any part of your body, just move it around. You can move like dense moves, or move that part of your body to move the energies from there. And also believe that that energy, that dense energy, is not the part of you. So like you can feel it or imagine it, that you're taking it out of your body, and you believe that it's temporary, is not part of you, so it can leave your body. NLP also teaching similar things, that basically you picture that thing as something which is not part of you, and then you just imagine that you can take it out, you can take it away from your physicality, and then you can actually dissolve it, right? So you can try it with a headache, you can try it with any kind of pain in your body which is just happened to you recently. It's easy to dissolve these dense energies at the beginning. If it's like a long lasting pain, you're having it for weeks and stuff like that, then it's much more difficult, obviously, because it's already made other changes in your body already. So it's much more difficult to heal that kind of things, but it can still get healed through your visualization, through your beliefs, because the belief is really important, with the placebo effect. There was also another research about it, that there were certain people who waited for surgery, and two of them got the surgery, 8 of them didn't get the surgery, but told them they got it. And then they cut them up, but they didn't do anything. They stitched them back, and they said, yeah, we done the surgery and you're going to be fine. So they went home, all of them. After a couple of months, they checked on them, and all of them were healed. The ones who received the surgery were also healed. The ones who just cut it up and stitched back were also healed, because they believed that actually something happened to them, someone took care of them, and they allowed it to come to the healing to them through their beliefs. So this is really powerful. So if you just start to believe that, yes, I'm getting better, I'm going to do what it takes because you feel what you need to still follow the inspired actions. So if you are having this certain pain and then it tells you like, oh, I need to rest a bit, or I need to probably drink more water, or I need to eat certain things. So always rely on your intuition as well, especially if you start meditating, you start to become more spiritual. You can always call upon this intuitive thoughts like, okay, what's the best for me right now? What should I do right now? And the rest is always a good choice for a while, because when you're resting, you allow again to flow more informations from your body and from your higher self, basically, as good ideas, like what you actually should do at that point. I created the Elemental Light Healer training, which is a 2 hours plus Q&A training. It's actually a workshop. It was a workshop last year, and it was recorded. So you can purchase this recorded workshop. And in this Elemental Light Healer, I talk about more other healing modalities, what you can use when you experiencing physical syndromes. So for example, I use the 4 elements in a meditative way when I go through how the 4 elements can actually heal your body while you are in a meditation with them. I also use fireball energy also for your healing. So there are certain ways I channeled from the divine to heal myself when I was sick, and then I use these modalities on myself. And then some of them, which is in this Elemental Light Healer, I also learned from other mentors, because I also teach their protections. So sometimes you're getting sick because you allow other people's energy to affect you because you are not protected, and maybe you are around with people whose negative energy, as I talked about the negative thoughts, the harsh words, how it's affecting your water body, right? So basically there are also several protection rituals there which you can use in the Elemental Light Healer course. So it's highly recommended to purchase that if you think that you need protection, you need to know more about how to heal yourself. I also teach there quantum healing, which is similar to what I was explaining about the NLP, basically to taking away out the pain of your body and looking at it as a different thing from you. So there are other explanations in there in that course. You can find it through my website. So it's edithbeekis.com, and you can find the Elemental Light Healer course there. So what else you can do basically, and how you can talk to your body. So when you are experiencing some physical pain, you know where it is in your body, obviously you feel it. You can start talking to your organs and your cells, and you can tell them to start healing you, or start to produce more of your hormones, or start to produce more of the cells which can help you with the healing. So basically talk to your body as you are the boss, you are the owner of this body, and just kindly asking the part of your body to start producing things or healing things or creating things, basically to take care of that situation. They would take care of it, obviously, but probably much slower than when you are not asking them. That's one thing. And the other thing is that they are not taking care of it because you start thinking negative thoughts, right? If you are not focusing on, okay, I'm getting healed now because my cells and my organs is taking care of it, I believe in it, this is just temporary, then it's more likely you got healed, right? Because the other situation could be like you start panicking, you start worrying, and you start to come up with all kinds of negative thoughts like, oh, what's happening to me? What should I do now? Blah, blah, blah. And then obviously your cells are panicking too because your energy is reflecting back to them. So they are also become all over the place, and you actually self-sabotaging your own healing. That's why I said best to just go to sleep, and then allow the cells to take care of you, all right? Because you don't messing up with their energy, okay? So this is really important. And other things what you can do is, if you are already in a higher, how can I say this, in an elevated mindset, and you are a very mindful person, and you are truly believe you are one with the universe, and then you have like a good spiritual connection with the divine, with your higher self, and then with other energies. What you can also do is just having this powerful belief that you are basically limitless, you are in control, and anything that happens in your body is within your control. So you can actually stop this pain, you can actually stop this illness and all of these things. So you don't even think about relying on your cells anymore, on your organs anymore. Just saying that because I am so powerful as the universe, this is not something which I accept right now. It can't happen to me because I am so powerful. All right. So this is the next stage. This everything has to actually connect with your belief, where you are in your belief. If you believe in placebo, then that's what's gonna work for you. If you believe in your organs gonna help you and your cells gonna help you, that's your level. If you believe you are powerful as the universe and nothing can actually happen to you and you are able to deal with it in a short period of time, whatever has happened, then you are there and you deal with it at that level. So you need to find your level where you are at and which you can actually more implement, because everything is perspective and everything is depends on your belief. And might you consciously say, oh, I learned this and that, so consciously I actually know this, but subconsciously, where is your belief? Do you really believe that subconsciously, So it has to go deep, that subconscious belief that I am in this level, I believe this thing, and then that's why it's gonna work for me. Okay. So how you can lift your belief? Basically going through certain experiences, uh, trying to use these thought patterns, using these thought patterns and seeing the results, experimenting with them, and then just feel how you can actually heal in certain situations. It's really powerful when you start experiencing, you start believing, and then you see the results. You're going to be flabbergasted, you're going to be so pleased, and it's just going to help you with many other areas of your life as well, because you're going to realize that, yes, when I am in mindfulness, when I am mindful, basically then I am in control. I am in control in my in my existence, and that's what we want to feel. That's what the best thing to feel, that yes, I'm in control. I control my thoughts, my emotions, and my actions, and I control my body. All right. So we are going to continue with the meditation now, as I promised, because of the full moon energies and because we want to visualize a very healthy and vital body. Okay. So in this meditation, I'm going to focus on that. I'm going to guide you the way that we visualize that. So we're going to do in the when we actually visualizing in the pyramid, then I'm going to guide you your meditation part, like the visualization, also to the vital body. Okay, so we're not going to manifest a car or a house or something. No, we're going to focus on a vital body. All right, so if you would like to do that, then tune in after the break. We're going to do the meditation. If you are driving, please park your car and then do the meditation there, and then after come out, walk around your car, and then go back and you can drive. So it's a very powerful meditation. You get into transcendental state because we activate the pineal gland. We are going to activate all the chakras and also the eighth chakra as well, to step into your multidimensional existence. So might you're going to feel a bit sleepy afterwards. It's going to be a 20 minutes, about 15-20 minutes meditation. So see you back after the break. And you are watching Release with Ease, and I'm your host, Edith Bekis, and this show was brought to you by Bold Brave TV. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Release with Ease. I am your host, Edith Bekis, and this show was brought to you by Bold Brave TV, and we are continuing with a meditation. I highly recommend you to make your room a bit shady, not having bright light around you when you do this meditation, because we are going to do also some melatonin production there. So if you are ready, then just close your eyes, sit up straight or lay down straight, whichever is comfortable for you, and close your eyes, relax your body. Breathe evenly. With every inhale, you inhale peace. With every exhale, you exhale toxins. Do this 4 to 5 times. Inhale peace, exhale toxins. Relax your jaw, Relax your shoulders, relax your arms, relax your legs. Breathe evenly. Bring the energy from Mother Earth to your root chakra. Imagine that your root chakra is a flower bud, and the light strikes the flower bud, opening up the lotus flower of your root chakra, cleaning all the petals. And the flower starts swirling with the part of your eternal soul molecule inside, which was carried from lifetime to lifetime, bearing all your past memories, achievements, and failures. Spin the chakra as fast as you can, clockwise, with the speed of light, so you don't see the chakra anymore, only a circle. Bring the energy to your sacral chakra now. The light strikes the flower bud, opening up the lotus flower of your sacral chakra, cleaning all the petals. And the flower starts swirling with the part of your eternal soul molecule inside. Spin the chakra as fast as you can, clockwise. Bring the energy to your solar plexus now. The light strikes the flower bud, opening up the lotus flower of your solar plexus, cleaning all the petals. And the flower starts swirling with the part of your eternal soul molecule inside. Spin the chakra as fast as you can, clockwise. Bring the energy to your heart chakra now. The light strikes the flower bud, opening up the lotus flower of your heart chakra, cleaning all the petals. And the flower starts swirling with the part of your eternal soul molecule inside. Spin the chakra as fast as you can, clockwise. Bring the energy to your throat chakra now. The light strikes the flower bud, opening up the lotus flower of your throat chakra, cleaning all the petals. And the flower starts swirling with the part of your eternal soul molecule inside. Spin the chakra as fast as you can, clockwise. Bring the energy to your third eye now. The light strikes the flower bud, opening up the lotus flower of your third eye, cleaning all the petals. And the flower starts swirling with the part of your eternal soul molecule inside. Spin the chakra as fast as you can, clockwise. Bring the energy to your crown chakra now. The light strikes the flower bud, opening up the lotus flower of your crown chakra, cleaning all the petals. And the flower starts swirling with the part of your eternal soul molecule inside. Spin the chakra as fast as you can, clockwise. And you feel that through your crown chakra you are connected to the divine, and through your root chakra to the Mother Earth. And between the two is the prana energy inside of you. Bring the energy to your 8th chakra now, which is 6 to 8 inches above your head, the chakra of your aura, soul star chakra. The light strikes the flower bud, opening up the lotus flower of your 8th chakra, cleaning all the petals. And the flower starts swirling with the part of your eternal soul molecule inside. Spin the chakra as fast as you can, clockwise. Now start to inhale from your root chakra towards your 8th chakra and exhale back to your root chakra by your spine. Inhale from your root chakra towards your 8th chakra and exhale back to your root chakra by your spine. Always focus on your 8th chakra. You will experience that your exhalation path is getting shorter and stops above your root chakra. This point is going to be your new inhalation point, and as you continue breathing, this point will move up on your spine and your breath is getting shorter and shorter until it stops for a while. Continue breathing towards your 8th chakra. Every noise besides my voice brings you deeper and deeper. Always focus on your 8th chakra. You can see there is a ball of light on the 8th chakra. You can even rotate it around. Bring the light from this ball of light into your brain, into your body. See how it's dazzling like a sun ray. Now bring the column of light 4 to 5 times into your brain and accumulate it at the cerebellum at the back of your brain. You can lift up your chin so the light has a straight path through your crown chakra. Now bring the light continually from the cerebellum into your pineal gland, which is a pea-shaped gland in the middle of your brain. Bring the light continually, and you will experience the unity with the divine. Bring all the light, and you become one with the Supreme Pure Consciousness, always one, never separate. Allow yourself to go deeper and deeper. Now I want you to imagine a lotus flower 1 meter in front of you, and then a second lotus flower 1 meter behind you, and the third lotus flower 1 meter to your right, and the fourth lotus flower 1 meter to your left, and the fifth lotus flower 1 meter where you sit above you. And you connect these lotus flowers and you create a pyramid, and you are sitting in the middle of this pyramid. And then you create a sixth lotus flower 1 meter under you, and you connect that to the bottom of the first pyramid. So now you are having a pyramid complex, and they are touched by their base. One is facing upwards and the second pyramid facing downwards. I want you to start visualizing now that you are having a vibrant, healthy body. You can see yourself in the mirror, watching yourself. You are having the perfect body, the perfect skin, healthy, strong. You can even touch yourself, maybe the dress on you, your hair, so you're feeling the physical touch. Might you are wearing some scents like a perfume, and you can smell that as well as you are looking at you. Feeling happy, feeling blissful and joyful because you are the desired. You are watching the desired outcome. You see yourself how you wish to be, healthy, vibrant, vital, strong, and you're very happy. You can even imagine that there is a drink next to you, your favorite juice or a glass of water, and you take a sip of that drink while you are watching yourself in the mirror and being happy about how you look, how you actually are, how is your state of being, your condition. You are happily sipping of that drink and can smell the perfume and also touch your clothes or your body, your hair. And now I want you to take a picture of yourself as you are standing there. And place this picture in the top pyramid, inside of the top pyramid. Imagining taking a mental picture and placing it into the pyramid. And now I want you to start visualizing that you are doing all kinds of fun activity with your body. Whatever you wish to do with your body, jumping, running, dancing, feeling good, maybe riding a bicycle, swimming, dancing, anything which you always wish to do with your body and maybe you couldn't before. All your desired activities, see yourself doing them, maybe martial art or jujitsu or anything which makes you feel like it would be so amazing to be able to do that with your body, with your healthy and vital body. So in this visualization, see yourself using your body, having those desired actions, taking those desired actions. Again, you can feel that you're touching things. Maybe when you're doing the action, you're touching your bike, you touching the water as you are swimming. Feel some connections also, physical connections in your visualization. You can maybe taste even on your lips the salty water of the sea. You can smell maybe the water or the nature around you, maybe some flowers, maybe you are outside hiking. Wherever you are, just have the sensations, your 5 sensations, to get alive with you, to come alive and experience this through your 5 sensations, not just your imagination. And you are really happy, you are joyful, you feel blessed, experiencing all of this. And now I want you to take a picture, your favorite picture of this activity, and place it into the bottom pyramid. And now you are pulling up the pyramid complex of your body in front of you with your hands, and you lifting it up and you send it to the universe, the whole pyramid complex with your pictures in it. And you say, I want this in my life. I have it, so it is. And now bring your awareness back into your third eye. And you can open your eyes if you feel so. So welcome back, everybody. I hope you are feeling happy and blissful from this visualization and you enjoyed it. And we really believe that the moon is amplifying these energies now for you, and you are going to reach this amazing body, what you were imagining it. And just watch out, for your intuitive thoughts, like, might you gonna feel that, oh, I need to change my diet, oh, I need to start do more exercise, oh, I want to join this club, or I want to do this and that. So listen to your intuition and take action towards this intuitive thoughts, because that's what is going to lead you to these results, right? What you've seen in your visualization, because it's not going to be like you wake up next day and that's how you're going to look, right? So you need to connect with the higher self, with the divine, to getting that inspiration, and you need to just take action on that, and it's going to work out for you. All right. So this episode was all about your physical health, your physical well-being. And again, it's in your hands, it's in your control. And if you do the meditation, for example, the samadhi meditation on a daily basis, you're going to see much more results, much more powerful results, because it helps you with your sleep. It's producing more of the necessary hormones. When you're doing this, your body starts producing the necessary hormones. And also you're going to experience, already a more vital body, just because of the extra boost of hormones you produce while you are doing this meditation. So where you can reach this meditation, you can come back to listen to this recording, or you can also go to my YouTube channel. I have several meditations there, and it's basically the Magical Karma Priestess. That's my YouTube channel where I have my meditation playlist. You can also find the link from my website, and my website is edithbkis.com. So if you go to the website, I get all my social media links from there, so it's easy to find. And also the Elemental Light Healer course, which I was talking about, you can read more about that. They're basically how to take control, how to heal yourself, how actually you really can reach those levels when you mindfully understand your body and you can be healthy and vibrant and just vital. And I wish that to everybody. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm talking to you every week, right? Because I want that for you. I want you to be healthy and happy and feeling just great. All right. So I'm wishing you all the best, a happy full moon, and I hope to see you next week. We're coming up with some other amazing practices and informations. So see you next week. And you were watching Release with Ease, and I was your host, Edith B. Kiss, and this show was brought to you by Bold Brave TV. See you next time.